Hello chaps. I thought I'd do another rough and ready guide. Now we're on version 3.001. It's been out for a week now. I haven't actually had that much of a chance to do much with it really, but let's investigate tonight co-op mode and what's possible with it. But before we go into that, let's just check the settings I'm using in graphics for multiplayer. So I'm on the balance preset. Beg your pardon. Shadow quality is high rather than ultra. Mirrors medium rather than complex if we need them. Everything else is pretty much up high. Anti-aliasing on 4, all this sort of thing. I'm using 4K textures, VSync, and I'm running in windowed mode as well. So let's just accept that. We'll come out of there and we'll go into multiplayer. This is all new now. So we'll go as cooperative screen. And these are the cooperative co-ops that are up at the moment. Now you can see they're all passworded for people, but they are working. So we'll create our server. Here we go. DD Arthur co-op server. The yep, I won't actually say the password, but we all know it. There's some various settings you can go to, ping limits, timeout available on the internet. These are the missions that I've got so far. So we've selected Syndicate Co-op Cuban. Let's just clear that. So we'll clear that. So this is available missions. Missions that have got to be placed into the rotation for them to be recognised. So we'll select Co-op Cuban and add it to the rotation. So we'll have a look down what settings. I've got kill notifications. Yep, okay, who shot down what? Finish mission only if landed. No, we'll leave that to the host. Return friendly fire we'll leave unchecked. That's a feature from ROF. If you tick the box, if you do hit anyone, it could be interesting with friendly fire, you'll get the same amount of damage in return to your plane. This is the starter timer, the countdown when we go, blah 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 blah, and various settings here. Lock paint skim, well no, I'm not bothered, you can use whatever schemes. Same with fuel for this, payload and mods. So you can see what's available. We'll just click check my realism I've got on custom. So these were what the server, in this case my PC, will produce on the clients. So we've got autopilot. Autopilot doesn't work for this, but it enables level autopilot, which is quite important sometimes. All the piloting assists are off, the simplifications are off except for warmed up engine, which is very handy. And we've got object markers, so we can see where we're heading for. Navigation markers the same, and allow spectators gives us external views. So we'll accept that. We'll continue. We've loaded, let's just check. Yep, there it is. So we'll continue. And it's now loading the mission. It's a good indication of how vigorous your CPU is, the amount of time that bar goes across the bottom. My system's getting pretty ancient now. Okay, nearly there. 3.001 version has upped the ante a bit more on system demands, I'd say, but not too much actually, not really. So, here's our basic loading screen. This is how they do it. Now, this is a Cuban map. Bob Vanderstock mission, who's a very experienced mission designer in this game engine. It's a pretty damn good co-op actually, a kind of classic one. Classic Blair Glowry co-op, I'd say. So, but you've got to have the Battle of Cuban expansion for this, because it's not just the map which is available to everyone in multiplayer, but it's the planes are all from Battle of Cuban. So I'm going to select the third slot and an A20. Click on that. We'll just have a quick look at the mission briefing. So 18th of April 43, 504, 1700 meters cloud height, cloudy, yeah, okay. Not too much clouds then. Airfield attitude above sea level, atmospheric conditions at the field, and our objective Attack and destroy enemy targets, artillery and vehicles. So let's just get that out of the way. We're starting here. This will be our route. We can check this map as we fly, put on level autopilot, bring up the map. These are our targets and these are our forces on the shore. And there's the front line. So, okay. So, we'll go return to lobby and we'll set up RA20. Now, it's not very far, so I'm going to carry that much fuel really. It will give us a bit of a, hopefully a speed advantage to keep up with our wingmen. What have we got? That's quite something, this scheme, I think, with that big Douglas tailplane. Fantastic. Let's try that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now what are we going to arm it with? Bomb timer. So I'm not sure what that does, but I like gadgets. So we are going to have 8. No, we're going to have 16. Okay. Bomb timer. That's the fuse delay. That's fine. So we'll click on ready. Now I'm the host. This should work for everyone really. Yep, here we go. Starter's counting down now. And hopefully we should spawn into the game in the cockpit. Okay. I like to turn my head, get rid of the stutters. Let's just set up track IR. So I'm going to go in a bit and down a bit. Okay, and we'll click E for engine start. Let's open the canopy. 1, so 4, we're 3, we're red 3, red 2, oh red 3, red 4, red 5, what are we then? Oh, we're red 2 I presume, yeah. Oh no, oh well, whatever we are, we're third in line. Leaders over there. You can tell it's AI. I mean, these slots could all be filled on both sides with breathers. You can tell the AI are in control of the planes because they've all got those weird navigation lights on. So, over there is our escort. So, one engine fired up. Second one's going. Let's have a quick view from out the back. Gunner, yeah. Let's open up the hood, get the gun out, and this is what we see basically. Okay. Engine start, right. Down here is a nasty little sweat pit. Gunner down there, a nice little fun car. We'll look at that in a bit. Let's see if Oh, now there's a bug, I think, which means that the engines. This used to do this before, but this seems to be bugged. It's a pity I didn't catch that. I was fiddling around in the back, so we'll have to restart the engines. The mixture seems to go back to 0, which is not right, so we're going to have to go through the engine start procedure again. So, and I'm going to have to, right, here we go, off, I think so, yep, let's try again. Okay, engine start, so battery on. So we can get some lights up, yep, cockpit lights up, so battery's on. As you can see, my leader and the other wingmen are off to taxi. Now I'm going to probably make us late, which means the fighters will go first. I'm not sure if I'll run the whole co-op because it might take some time. But let's get this thing up and running. Let's have some external views while it's doing that. Okay, so that's me. I'll just pan through. Wingman, starting. That's good. Okay, there's the fighter leader. Let's try the Germans, see how they're getting on. Okay. Tell you what, we'll get rid of the icons. There we go. Oh, hello. Yep. Fokker Wolf on 90s. And 109G6s. Okay, so how are we doing? Let's get back to the cockpit. Now bring up the icons again because I'll know what's going on. Okay, so let's get the mixture right up so they're running nicely. Okay, now we're going to close those inlet shutters down, otherwise the whole plane vibrates horribly. We'll open up that, give it some, we'll take the parking brake off as well. Okay, we've got some throttle, let's go. So yeah, blue 4, that's the fighter leader, so they're going to go, so we're going to have a bit of a wait, but mind you that might not be a bad thing. Let's have a view from the back again. It's quite a rigmarole with the AI, the start procedure, but mind you, this all had to be coded in his mission building, the route, so he's done a brilliant job really. We're all lined up on the runway. Waiting to go. Let's bring up the icons again. Let's have a quick look down here. He's he's in a bit of a tight spot. So, and here we are. This is his little cubby hole. He's down there, and it gets folded away again. So back to the cockpit. Set our flaps, take off, 20% I think. Check our shutters a bit. Okay, here they go. So they're all ready. Blue 6 ready for takeoff. He was the last one, he said that. So blue leader asks for permission, gets it immediately, and they're off. Be a bit of a wait, I'm sure, but you get the idea. Here we are, we're ready and waiting to go. Like I say, this can all be human controlled. You can have gunners in the rear cockpit and everything. We will be cleared for takeoff when blue 6, the last one, gets in the air and announces he's airborne. Well, hopefully we will. It depends on whether there'll be a pause or not. See how the Luftwaffe is getting on. Well, they're airborne. Map. We're down here waiting for takeoff. I suspect the Luftwaffe is come from a napper. Let's go back. Yes, I'm certain of it. So these things are pretty slow. Yep, the fighters are up ahead and they're heading our way. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, this looks promising. Here we go. It's a pretty reluctant takeoff, I think I had something set wrong then for some reason. I think I probably something to do with a mixture, I would imagine. So let's put it back to auto loop. Okay. We'll make it a turn. Red 4. Now I'm not sure, I don't think I've got any command over him. It's not like we're in a rot or anything, so let's just trim down a bit. Very light on fuel compared with the rest of these guys. But again, it's a case of the AI normally knowing best, as in they'll pull ahead and things like that. I'm trying to keep up with them. Lose the formation too much. Okay. Got it pitched to climb again. Down a bit, they're still pulling away. Let's see what view out the back is. Looks like he's out climbing us. How did they do that? Okay, let's go back in the cockpit. Oh, there is a view out there. Yep, lovely. See the fighters ahead. Just the fuel mixture. So what do they want me to? Auto lean, auto rich. Well, let's put it back up to rich then. Or perhaps I just wasn't giving it enough welly room. That might be it. 95, 95, but we're certainly going up now. This seems a bit more encouraging. Okay, let's just check our bomb sight, if I recall. Okay. Doubt if we'll need it somehow. Better give the gunners some commands as well. Overheat. Let's just try and get some sort of tight formation. Basically given the gunners orders to shoot at anything really that's vaguely hostile, just by on the ground or in the air, hopefully. Okay, so the escort have found the Germans. So what the Germans are doing, we'll just scroll through. Okay, yep. Okay, they're going to be well occupied now. See if we can find something to drop on. So we're going over the front line, I imagine. We'll just bring up the map and have a look. Okay, no, not yet. I imagine we can turn in soon. Turn off the icons. Remember the turning off the GUI for them like this gives you, as far as we're still aware, gain improvement in terms of frames or smoothness, things like that. But you lose a lot of information, of course, so also, I think I'll leave it on Pacific. Right, okay, red leader, what's he found? Oh, gunner's engaging. Doors open. Follow them around, see where they're going, but they're still we've destroyed something. Well, I haven't, but someone has. Just getting some weather now. I wonder if we're going for these. Well, I'm going to. So, let's get rid of the lot. Okay. Now I'm just going to drop a big sticker basically and hope for the best. Oh, nice. Okay. So we got some things. Well, we've got a result then by the looks of it. That's great. Okay. It's closed. Yep. Got something. Okay. Now, somewhere those potential ground attack things. If we can survive this melee with the fighters, I wonder if we can find some of them. Hello, there's something coming, so let's try and give ourselves an external view. Got that sort of thing maybe. Okay, could be one to keep in mind. Underneath us, you see? Right, okay, blue target's coming in. Now these HS-129s are slow. So let's get out. We've got a fighter on our tail as well, unfortunately, who's shooting at us. Got some damage, but let's go. See if a couple of front guns on this thing work. Okay, flame that you'll do. Let's see if we can bag another one. we still got some ammo? Let's see if we can do this. Going out of ammo. Ooh. We're out of ammo at the front, or the bombardier air gunner is out of ammo. Let's see if we can catch this guy. Well, as you can see, it runs, it's not too bad. And I mean, presumably performance would be better because the computer is running all these brains. All these, yeah, we're out of ammo at the front here. Might see if I can ram him just for the laugh. My PC is running, everything that moves has a brain in the IL-2 boss engine, the Rise of Flight engine. That's actually one of its limitations. It's sophisticated, but it saps. It needs a pretty healthy CPU to run it really. So presumably this will run a bit smoother. We're still getting decent frame rates, it's not too bad. But if more players, everything, so there's 20 planes I think in this co-op, which is all controlled by the PC at the moment, by the AI. So it's quite demanding for a machine, my machine anyway, but if you get a few decent number of players in here to ram. Take off its tailplane or something? Yes, I think we did. Well, we'll settle for that, I think, actually. Discretion being the better part of valor, and we're going to land down there, I think. Something is close by, or shoot something. Ah, yep, okay. The gunner's fending off. Very handy. How are we doing? A few holes. Let's get this sort of a view. Nothing much behind us. Okay, well, we'll come in a long loop. And that's the airfield. It's got some pitch up trim. Oh, got a kill. Okay, excellent. Right. It's a very, very bad landing technique. Let's put the gear down. I've got to throttle up quite substantially, I think. Let's get some flaps down. Yeah, full flaps. Okay. Pretty slow. Let's put the throttle again. Cratered runways can be very interesting. I've got asymmetric power because of the damage to one engine, but we're looking good. The runway's being shelled. Oh. Yep, let's pile on all the brakes. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can get in a revetment or something. Just get out of the way. I'm not going to try anything fancy, I'm just going to get in there. If there is... Oh, I don't think there's much room for me in here. Yeah, that'll do. Off with the engine. Oh. Lovely. How's the rest of the guys doing? Mines are still giving it some. About the Germans. Still fighting. Right. So, I'm down. I'm alive. Time to end it, I think. Finish mission. We've got men walking around aimlessly. It is the military. Excellent. Let's have a look. Mission failed. Oh dear. Right, well the next mission is going to start shortly, but I appear to have destroyed 2 planes and a vehicle. Oh well, I'll play with that. Leave server. And we're back. And that would appear to be a boss co-op. Like I say, that was a pretty good mission by Bob Vanderstock. He's one of those excellent guys who, you know, there's plenty of them around, luckily for the flight sim community, who just get on and do stuff for everyone else. So good on him. But it's there. This was off, well, it was online. Actually, I launched the server. If you've been browsing the co-op server list on another machine, you would have seen DD Arthur's co-op server. But I've got to work on opening my ports. I know what to do, but I've just got to do it now. That's the next thing. And so in theory, this is what we can do at the moment. Hope you enjoyed this, chaps. I hope this helped. See you soon.